Hi there, I'm Chelsea Cook. I'm the Moms Inc. coordinator if we haven't met before. And today I have Megan and Maina on. They have been the DGL coordinators for this year. And this position is now opening up for the next year. So if you are interested in this position, we want to tell you a little bit about it. And then if you have questions at the end, you are welcome to contact me or them. So ladies, if you want to share maybe your favorite thing about being DGL coordinator, I know you both held the position together for the last 2 years, which is awesome. And so, so if you want to share your favorite thing and then maybe something that was a challenge for you.
Yeah, okay. Sure. I'll go. Oh, do you want to go first, Maina?
No, sorry. You go.
Okay. So I would say my favorite thing is just how much steering works as a team. We're all really supportive of each other. So it just having that community feel. And then my second favorite thing would probably be the childcare, honestly, like just being able to have that meeting pretty much every Thursday and have that time where the kids are in childcare. I don't have to worry about them. And I get to meet with people that I love being around. So
awesome.
And then I guess the hardest thing or the most challenging thing would probably be, so in the beginning of Moms Inc., as the DGL coordinator, we do the table assignments. And I found that probably to be the hardest thing about this position, mostly because it's a very, I feel like it's a big deal, who you're going to sit with. And so it's a very prayerful thing. And so I feel like that was probably the hardest thing, but still a really great thing, just kind of hard prayerfully.
I would say the thing that I love the most about doing DGL coordinating with Megan and being on the steering team is really similar, just having a chance to serve with other people and having what I think I call it like a low level of serving, even though it's an important job. It's kind of easy to do because you're doing it with other people and with support. And with that, it kind of weaves into probably to me the hardest thing about doing the DGL coordinating would be all the organizational part. And Megan did a lot of that. And I did a lot of the more logistical stuff, getting food, reminding people about food. It's all food and people related being DGL coordinator. So, I feel like, getting to know Megan and working together and with the whole team has really been one of the biggest blessings. That doesn't mean that the job can't be done by an individual. It could be. I think we got lucky to be a team. But I think if it's going to be an individual, they have to really like all the organizational stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of wove my positive and my challenge all together.
That's good. That's good. So I'm gonna, I have the year at a glance up, and so I'm gonna screen share that so people can get a chance to minimize. Where'd it go? Here it is. Okay, so if you guys, can you ladies see it too?
Yes.
Okay, so it's small. Well, you guys generally know. So these are the tasks. And so we just want, I just want to show it in the video. And then if you guys want to briefly go over just some of the things that you guys, that the DGL coordinator is responsible for throughout the year.
Yeah, so I can start with the beginning. So at the beginning of Moms Inc., some of the responsibilities are finding DGLs, so being really prayerful about that, asking other steering members who they think would be a great fit, and then once we have our DGLs, as people start to enroll for Moms Inc., it's kind of keeping an eye on that and putting people together at tables prayerfully. So that's kind of the beginning aspects of it.
I can't really see the year at a glance, but I think some of the things that stand out to me is the different events where as of this year, we helped coordinate the catering and making sure that not just on a regular Moms Inc. that tables knew who was bringing food and encouraging DGLs to be sending reminders and that kind of thing, but also setting up the catering for specific events. So that was kind of a new part this year, but that seemed to work really well, because just making sure, it's like a hospitality thing, making sure that people are bringing things and they know what they're bringing, and all the kind of gaps are closed. That stands out.
Mm-hmm.
And then another thing that stands out, again, I can't really see the list, but just
Sorry.
Doing the gifts at the times of year that we do gifts, and making sure that that happens. I can't really think of what else stands out besides making regular contact with DGLs to try to make sure that when people are struggling or when there's stuff going on with the table, we're facilitating prayer requests and that kind of thing. And also with that, making sure that when new babies are born or when there's a family, we're coordinating the meal trains. That's also been just a really fun way to serve, but also like when meal trains are low, rallying the troops to make sure that needs are covered, and that when there is a critical need, that we're communicating back to the greater steering team about what's going on and how we can rally around that particular mom and family.
Yeah, I think another thing, I don't know if you mentioned this because you cut out a little bit, but is we also do DGL get-togethers a couple times a year as well. So we try to basically get all of the DGLs together just to hang out and have some fun. So that's a really fun aspect of it as well.
Yeah, steering does those gatherings too. So that's fun too. So, and then Megan, you kind of touched on it, but I just wanted to go over really quick that that we do get to meet once a week. I know that Moms Inc. is the second and the third Thursday, but the first Thursday steering meets and we go over kind of plans for the month or future events. And then on that third Thursday, we do a leadership training. So we get a guest speaker, or last year we went through a Bible study. So you get additional training and we get to see each other. And there is childcare for all those things. So yay, that's awesome too.
Yeah,
so,
great.
So is there anything else you guys wanted to add in there?
So I'm not sure if there's anything else. But
okay, cool. Well, if people want to apply, that you're welcome to send an application to me, or and if you have questions, you can contact any of us. So thanks, ladies, so much for sharing and serving. We really appreciate you, and we'll miss you next year. So
all right, bye.
thank you.
Bye.